The second change that I made this week is another small UI one here. When you are in the chat and you ask a question, now the Analyze from Here button will be inside of the chart, whereas before it was kind of floating in the top right, and some people are getting confused. In addition to being inside of the actual viz that comes back, it's here at the bottom as well. Yeah, we got feedback that this was a bit confusing, so now it's in both places. And the last thing, which is probably the biggest change, is I changed the logic around topic picking when you're in the AI. So we have the auto select a topic mode right now, where the AI is not going to limit itself to a single topic. So I can say, tell me about ask a question about my whole model. And it's going to tell me about all the different topics in my model. Instead of selecting one, it's going to describe each one and give me some questions to start from. And you'll notice it didn't pick a topic down here. Now I could say maybe like, show me how many goats I have. And I'm expecting it to go and pick the goats eating cans topic. Yep, so it's going to pick that topic. It's going to run that query, get me those results back. And you'll notice, again, it doesn't pick a topic down here, which it used to do. It used to force you into that topic. So now I can still ask, general questions, or I can ask about a different topic. So I could say, like, show me some user data. And it's going to now go and auto pick the user's topic. So as long as you're in the auto picking mode now, you're going to be able to ask questions about your whole model. You're going to be able to switch between topics more easily. But as soon as you go into a specific topic, you're now going to be locked to that. So if you manually select, that's all you're going to be able to ask about and all you're going to be able to interact with. So
Gustav, is there a way for you to know which topic you're in?
I've thought about maybe putting that somewhere in the UI here. Like what you'd have to do is, actually kind of click on the response and see that this one's in users and this one's in goats eating cans.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe there's like some UI work.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where to put it, but
This feels like the better balance. It's just now locking the topic is hard. And so we need to think about how a user figures out that they want to stay in a given place.
yeah.
I think this is the better trade-off though.
We could, Gustav, could we minimally, like, if you scroll back up to like our original response, it would be nice if it could read out where it's picking the topic, or sorry, when it finally picks one, like somewhere in here, it tells us a little bit of what it's doing, but somewhere in here would be nice if it also just showed like, oh, I'm going to use this topic for like debuggability and stuff.
Yep.
We could talk about that later though. So this is awesome.
Yep. And that's it.